marketing qualified lead. What I want to show you here is, first and foremost, is the game that you are playing. My aim is to make sure that each and every one of you succeed here and get the numbers. Well done, Jack, let's go. So if you're a sit on the fence, slow decision maker, naturally, without knowing it, you'll project that into your sales approach. It's the record breaker, well done! Come on, woo! Hey guys, welcome back to Unfinished Business. Last week was insane. The target for this week was £250,000 in revenue, but we absolutely smashed through that number with almost £500,000 in sales. Alongside that, we hired 5 new people and we continue to build the business on the way to creating a $100 million company. Here's the real challenge. We need to find a way to create better communication amongst the senior team. With so many departments being built and new people coming in, the lines of communication just aren't open. It's leading to a little bit of disjointedness across the company and so many missed opportunities. So it's my job as CEO to bring the people together. Communication between departments was seriously lacking, and it became clear to me that we needed more interdepartmental meetings to keep everyone aligned and working effectively. We're behind on revenue, and we know we're not going to close 100% at events, but we still got 23 businesses that haven't been served. And on Friday, the conversation was, right guys, where are these events? Oh, Jeff's getting them now. Okay, Jeff's been given them and a process has been set up, but I don't know what the process is and I don't know where it's gone. There is no collaboration, they're in a pot somewhere and they've been dumped in a pipeline. That it automatically showed me there's no interdepartmental communication. There's no proper accountability end to end. They're going somewhere, but there's no follow through. So what you and Jeff need to have is structure in the morning, straight after an event, right? And you probably want to pull somebody in from marketing, so they're accountable as well, yeah? And if everybody here can be absolutely sure, if you wake up at 7 in the morning and you're like, right, my number one priority task this morning at 9 o'clock post-event is I've got to make sure them follow-ups happen. If you wake up thinking that, and if he wakes up thinking that, that's a really good, strong mindset, would you agree? Then we know that 3 of us, everybody's working on the same priority. Now that I have the managers aligned, I'm going to be monitoring their progress with one-to-ones. So now I've got to go over and check on the virtual team to see how they are getting on.
My name is Charlie Nicholson, I'm 23. Yes, my first week has been really good so far. I've been learning the ropes, meeting my manager, meeting my colleagues. I work on the virtual booking team, so I'm the one who's essentially booking people in for our events. And so far I've been getting on really well so far. I like the sales, I like the energy in there, and I feel like I'm bringing something good to the table. I was interviewed about 3 times, once with Richard, then Jeff, and Mr. Valente himself. I love the selling aspect of it. I saw some sellotape, which was good fun.
Right. Welcome, buddy. So this is an unconventional interview, and this is designed to test you a little bit. And there's no better way to test a salesman's tenacity, ability to pitch, than to get them to pitch. Yeah, and so all I want really is to just get you to pitch some stuff for me. So you've got 60 seconds, you're gonna stand up, you're gonna pick an item out of this bag, and then you've got to make me want to buy it. Okay, he's got some sellotape. All right, good stuff. Your time starts now.
Cool, my name's Charlie, what's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph, lovely stuff. So I know you might put some sellotape, but what
Yeah.
are you sort of needing it for specifically?
Well, I just need to do some standard stuff, sellotape, wrap up some parcels.
So what kind of things have you kind of struggled with in the past with sellotape? Any sort of like pain points you've struggled with?
Yeah, every time you try and rip it, because I've got veneers, now I can't use my teeth to rip it. I need something that's easily rippable.
Yeah, no, I'm with you completely. In regards to that, again, it's pretty top of line stuff, you know, it's easy to get off, easy to stick down. I mean, I've got a few tips myself, personally. I like to get a bit of sellotape myself and just, as we pull it off, you know, pop it on your table like that, bam, finger, cut, it's on your hand, easy peasy, you get it straight off and you can keep going with it.
Is it easily tearable?
Very easy.
Go on then.
Yeah, in that respect, we've got it right here. Obviously, if you want to get some scissors, it makes it a little bit easier for you.
Stop! Excellent, well done. What I liked is you asked me my name, that you were trying to ascertain what the pain points were. Yeah, usually what people do is they just start going, this is the best sellotape in the world, and this is why you should use a sellotape, and this is what the sellotape does, and this is what that does. So you did well, yeah? That's a big tick in the box, yeah? He's got a good attitude, and that's what matters. The training we can provide, the attitude we can't. So I always train people on attitude. Threw him in the deep end. He tried, he's passionate, he really wanted to give it a go, he wants to impress, so a bit inexperienced, but we all were once, right? So you've got to give people a chance, and I'm always willing to give people a chance. And if he gets on with Jay, we'll give him a go. Jay needs to build a team, he's good, he's passionate, he's energetic, he wants to succeed, and fingers crossed it pays off. Morning guys, how's it going? How are you all? Excellent, good stuff. Cool, so you've all got an upgrade, well done, yeah? That's for all of your hard work over the last week and a half. So I told you I don't mess around, yeah? By an example, I think this team in the next 4 weeks will take over that room. Yeah, that's your mission, yeah?
That's what we want.
You're literally, it's command and conquer. You started off in the broom cupboard till you run the building. So as soon as you show me you get the results, that's when the rewards come, yeah? So you got probably one of the best offices in the building right now. Yeah, one thing you got to be in sales is prepared, organised, disciplined. Have you sat through a discovery day yet? Because what would probably be worth you doing is coming down and watching me. Yeah, I'm about to go and do an event, so come and watch me do it, yeah? Excellent. People start a business because they're good at the job, but they don't know how to run a business. Who doesn't know what profit they're making at this moment in time? Raise your hands. Most people don't have a fucking clue. They're running their business from their bank account. They don't know their break-even figure. They're not sure what sales they should be chasing. They don't understand their margin and have got no idea what the net profit figure is. I ran my business like that for years, because I didn't know any better. And it wasn't until I met Lord Sugar and became his business partner when I sat down in the first boardroom and they put out a financial pack and I didn't know what I was looking at, and I managed to blag my way through it, come out of the meeting and felt like an absolute dick that I'd spent 3 years and had a £500,000 business and I couldn't even articulate what the accounting meant, that I was embarrassed. And when I get embarrassed, I don't go into my shell. When my back's against the wall, I act. Because you get me once, but you won't get me again. And so I went and learned about accounting. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. It made me feel like an absolute idiot. And I went and learned. You know, I have £100,000 a year financial directors employed now. I understand accounts inside out, but it's taken me a long time to learn. But if you're running a business, you better know, especially as a growing business, because it's key, isn't it? So I want you to make profit. I want you to wake up every day chasing 2 things. What's my sales target and what's my profit figure? Because if you know you're going to make £20,000 this month, if you hit £100,000 in turnover, then it's a motivation, isn't it? If I go and do 100 grand, I've got to do 25 grand a week, or I've got to do 5 grand a day in sales every day, 5 grand, how many leads, what's my conversion, what am I selling, 5 grand a day, ba-bum, 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 20 days in a row, I've made 20 G's net profit. Now I know what I'm going to work. Do you know what else I was watching the other day? Is like the Ramsey one, where he's doing the half and halves of where he narrates the food. Oh yeah. Them ones are so fucking popular. Yeah. That geezer has found a way, and I don't know whether it's him or he's got just a great fucking talent or brand manager. Yeah, but they're like old, but they stay on trend.
Performing acupuncture on a chicken, you're supposed to cook it, not prick it. Oh my goodness me. No. That looks dry. You've turned the chicken into a hedgehog.
They're finding a way every time to stay on trend. We need a content style. I mean, obviously he's well known for food and has huge credibility. So there's that thing that Mosey said, no one cares. No one cares on your opinion until there should be a reason why they should care about your opinion. Yeah, as in like, what have you done? If I start talking about food, who's gonna give a fuck about it? Not that many people. Maybe the thing is, just talk about my favourite Apprentice scenes. Oh God, what a fucking nightmare. The bloke's a fucking idiot. No, fire him, Lord Sugar, fire him now! That's guaranteed for some fucking views, is what I'm known for, and then the other one could be construction. We need an attention hook. We need one thing that's guaranteed to get millions of views, and that video is probably the one. As acting COO as well as CEO, my job is to create the interdepartmental structure, communications, and synergies. I've now been working with each of the department's heads across marketing to creative to customer service to sales and delivery, and I've created a seamless end-to-end process that allows each one of these managers to know what the other one is doing. Interdepartmental meetings, department structures, it's all worked very nicely, and the whole company is starting to flow.
Since the last CEO meeting, definitely feel that the communication is much better between the creative team and the sales department as regards leads. There was definitely a disconnect before, and that sort of translated into different problems in the company. Since we've had that meeting, we've kind of been realigned. There's been lots more meetings with Izzy, who's in the creative team, where we're sharing different things that we're doing and, optimizing the videos, optimizing creative assets. It's a very dynamic office. There's always something going on. So this communication that we've now installed will definitely help with all the different departments.
Today I'm checking in with the bookings team to make sure our top performers, Jay, Jack and Ashton, are locked in on the best lead plots. We've got to hit those high value leads first and fast, and I'm making sure everyone's clear on the game plan. Oh, look at that. Well, currently, Jack's the top booker of the department and owns the record, yeah? So he needs the first 20. So I would open up his pot and get him the first 20 and get him on the phones. Then the next 20 goes to Ashton. So what this gives you the opportunity to do is fucking show me, okay, who is the baddest motherfucker in this room, yeah? That's what the aim of the game is. You've all got 20. On Thursday, you made bookings without breaking a sweat. That's what I want to see today. I don't want to make it hard. I want to make it slick. The success on Thursday came from two things, okay? Focus and driving force, yeah? Actually, and a third thing, which was belief. Yeah, and the one thing we're doing this for is to make money. Does that make sense? Because you couldn't even get to the leads that you had on Wednesday. You had 28 of them that had come in. And all you did on Thursday was focus on them same 12, and you got through 90% of it. The conversion rate on these Facebook leads has never been as poor as we've been reporting it. It's been the individual gets to their own target and then stops. And then there's no measure against the data because everybody's working an individual target against the data source. Does that make sense? Yeah, if we have as a department, we go, it's not about Jay or anybody getting their own target. It's about the data must convert at a percentage. I need you to be of a mindset that we're closing 100% of this data now. 9 minutes, 40 seconds. Well done, Jay. Let's roll, champ. Right. Oh! Sausage roll. I'm already 20 minutes. He almost got booking cancelled. You'd be more fuming with that. I've set the wheel up on afternoon on Thursday, and Jack had got to 10, did a record break, and spanned the wheel and got a booking cancelled, and had to go back down to 9. Nah, let him off. But I stood with Joanne on Thursday afternoon and I said, do rebooks. Yeah? She did rebooks, pulled one person in, and that turned into a £20,000 sale. Off that one person, without that action happening, that would have been 20 grand less on that event. It doesn't need to be massive gains to make massive gains, does it? But it needs to be strategic. Rather than changing the whole department, it's a small focus to say, can we message? This is where SMS comes in, yeah, and email to that same list. And this is where it's only like, what, it's going to be year to date. Yeah. Or you can dissect it even further and say, you missed your event in July. We're giving you one more shot to come. Can you come tomorrow? You just need some quick wins for tomorrow, don't you, yeah? On 50%, every attendance, half the people are buying. That's massive. So I'm really enjoying being mentored by Nick. He's teaching me how to scale this company up to 100 million plus and go for that big exit. And we're gonna do it through buying, building, and partnering.
So one of the things we need to talk about today is the reverse engineering of what you want to do in terms of that 100 million exit. Because this is going to be the big thing.
Yeah.
Do a couple first. then if it looks really like you'll get addicted to it.
Yeah,
then you start to build out more
yeah.
capability.
I think I've just found my level up. The next version of me needs to learn this.
I'll tell you what you should do.
Yeah.
I'm speaking, if you can get away, I'm speaking on the, it's in Miami.
Yeah.
No, Orlando.
Nice.
It's called Dealmaker Wealth Society.
Yeah.
Right? I'm on stage there on the 27th of September.
Nice.
I'll see if I can get you a ticket. Like
Yeah.
it's one of my partners, a guy called Carl Allen, runs it, and it's an acquisitions a retreat. There's about 500 people going.
Yeah.
And the amount of money in that room will just blow you away.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And the whole 2 or 3 days is just people talking about acquisitions.
Nice.
So I would try, if you want to go to that, see if you're free. You've got to get to the States, but it's going to be pretty powerful.
Yeah, nice. Today's the first time I've learned something substantial and new in a very long time, and something that I'm very excited about. I can be very good at this. Very, very good. I've spent 12 years building businesses to generate the revenue, and the way that he's just framed it up is, in actual fact, effectively, you can buy a business not doing that much profit, add all of the businesses together if they're in similar, and if the profit is 2 million, you roughly get 4 times the sell value, so it's 8 million. If the profit is 5 million in a business or a collective of businesses, you get 10 times, which is 50 million. So if you can buy the businesses for 5 to 8 million, and then you package them together because you're buying lots of small ones, they're now not worth 20 million, they're now worth 50 million. So what you've got to do is go out and pick small businesses that are horizontally integrated, add them all together, and then find someone that would buy them for X amount. You've still got to find the buyer that would want to have that conglomerate of businesses underneath their business, but it becomes so much more easier than generating the revenue. You haven't got to build the sales teams, find the leads, do all of that stuff, because you're buying what's already existing. All departments are growing. Communication is finally flowing, and our events are filling up faster than ever. It's been a long, challenging wait, but this is what we live for here at Trade Mastermind, and I love the feeling of growth and solving problems. The best investment you can make will always be in yourself, your team, your people, and your organization. We've got to keep pushing, because that's where growth happens. The challenging times, that's where you get the results. I want you guys to make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell if you've enjoyed this episode. And don't forget to comment down below what your favorite part of the episode is.